for Chinese Taipei. Rider on Jaden Valdez, Adam Brewer, and Jeremiah Ortega might be the hottest 4 bats that we have seen this week. And they start the California lineup representing La Mirada Little League in Los Angeles County, just outside of Anaheim. And on the mound, I mentioned Ma Tian, and he pitched against Aruba in a 10-0 win on Wednesday. Pitched 4 innings, gave up just 1 hit, struck out 6, and threw nearly 70% strikes on the day. And this is one of those matchups, BMO, that on paper could be an absolute pitcher's duel.
2 aces on the mound for sure. We're going to feature in this scenario right here from Chinese Taipei. It's going to be a fastball, a slider, and then a split. Talked to the coaches before the game. That splitty is a devastating pitch. We saw a very good changeup yesterday from Lin Quan Chin. Probably see more of that today in this championship game to win it all. Lots of splits. Look for that right off the bat with 2 strikes.
An overcast day here at Heritage Park. Kind of scattered thunderstorms around the Detroit metro area, but right now, a little sun peeking through. The wind has been gusting in towards first base, and it'll be Ryder on to lead it off, and boy, has he been good. 6 for 9 in the tournament and leads the World Series with 5 stolen bases. Had a trio of hits yesterday in the win against Michigan, as California defeated Tennessee in their opening round game on Monday, and then back-to-back wins against the hometown Michigan team to get them here to the World Series championship.
He was barreling balls all over the yard yesterday. His only time he got out, he hit a line drive laser beam to third base.
Breaking ball misses up. Mario Martinez is your home plate umpire. Now the top 4 in this California lineup has just been absolutely crushing the ball. As Ortega sends that one to left. Going back is Chen Yu, and he makes the grab at the warning track, but solid contact early from Ryder on.
He has been on the baseball, no pun intended. Swinging the bat very well.
And that'll bring up Jaden Valdez. You get a look at our umpires today. Martinez from New Mexico behind the dish. Chris Mathis at first, Ekstrom at second, and Zach Gump at third. Your championship umpire and crew from around the country. Jaden Valdez pitched an absolute gem yesterday. To come out with 1 out in the 6th due to a pitch count restriction. He had hit his 95 pitch limit. But other than that, really nothing was stopping him in the 16-0 win against Michigan. Fly ball, shallow right, tracking is Wu Tang Hao and being called off by the right fielder Cho Wei Cha. 2 away quickly.
Ooh, a little confusion right there. Excellent recovery. Never look at your other teammate when you're catching a fly ball. You always want to look at the ball and communicate with your mouth.
I think the wind also is pushing that way, BMO, and
yes,
it was a longer run for the right fielder than I think he would have thought. Had to turn on the jets there at the end.
Kind of stop and go there for sure.
We'll monitor how the wind handles these fly balls today as Adam Brewer, the pitcher for California, stands in. First pitch he sees. It seems like he's always looking for the fences.
He's taking his A+ act all the time.
Made an absolutely spectacular catch yesterday, maybe the best defensive play we've seen this week.
Some people on the gram were saying the best Little League catch of the year.
It was a leaping grab over the 8-foot chain link fence down the first base line for a ball in foul territory. Had to avoid the first base coach, a couple of photographers, got a couple feet off the ground, lost the hat.
Spectacular. Spectacular.
Little hesitation rock in the full windup from Ma Tian and gets a whiff from Brewer, 1-2.
Yeah, Brewer's a tremendous athlete, two-way player. We'll see him on the mound here in a few moments.
Chinese Taipei, 4 straight World Series victories, looking for 5. And that's a 2-out base hit for Brewer. And good hustle out of the box to make sure he doesn't get thrown out from right field. First hit of the day belongs to California.
And that's a great job of 2-strike hitting right here. Just stays through it, gets a little fold out front, one arms it to the backside with 2 strikes. That's a good sign for California.
And a good sign to get Jeremiah Ortega up to the plate as they get a courtesy runner for Brewer. Ortega had 2 home runs yesterday, including the grand slam in the big 13-run 7th inning that put away Michigan. And just absolutely crushing the ball.
Yeah, these are rockets. One to the backside, got out of here in a hurry. And then a grand slam later, and he knew it as soon as he hit it. He knows what he's doing up there for sure. 5 RBIs yesterday, Eric.
No doubt, and also won the home run derby contest last night. If we can get a shot of it, there's some bleachers out in left field, and then there's a white tent behind it. He hit the ball over the bleachers to the second pier of that white tent.
Wow.
A estimated 371-foot home run to win him the derby. There it is. I mean, to clear the bleachers is crazy.
That is a mammo bomb.
The second peak of that tent.
Yeah, he has some serious extension and leverage in that swing.
2-1 here to Ortega. Swing and a miss.
Changing speeds right there. The splitty. Taking him off the fastball.
2-2 with a runner on first. Shot down the right field line, but foul.
That's a breaking ball. Good approach with 2 strikes to the backside.
California fans have brought out the thunder sticks today. Hopefully that's the only thunder we get today.
Yeah.
Just misses low with the fastball.
That's a good take. Now it's a 3-2 count. Brewer will be off and running on the pitch.
7th pitch of the at-bat to Ortega. We'll have an 8th.
What a battle.
This is really where California has done their damage. The offense really outside of the 7th inning yesterday against Michigan has not been too prolific. They scored 5 runs against Tennessee in game 1, 4 against Michigan, and then 3 in the first 6 innings in the rematch against Michigan before breaking out for 13 to close it out. 3-2, a fly ball. Cho-Wei Cha got a good jump on it. And 3 fly ball outs ends the inning here in the first after 1 hit. And I mentioned Chinese Taipei. They've won 4 straight World Series championships, 10 of the last 11. As they have their starting lineup ready to go, Cho-Wei Cha will lead things off, Ma Tian-En, and then Shu Young Tai, the top 3 for this undefeated Asia Pacific regional team, who, if you go back to 2023, they've won 16 games in a row. Not the same little league, not the same kids, but the same result year in and year out. We'll see if Adam Brewer could be the stopper for California. 5 1/3 innings pitched this week, 1-0 on the week, has not allowed an earned run, and has struck out 9.
He has the stuff to get it done. Needs to throw it in the strike zone. That's going to be the key. Very disciplined approach from the Chinese Taipei hitters. They're not going to chase. At least they haven't so far in this tournament. That's been their MO throughout the years. Very disciplined in the strike zone. They'll take their walk.
Chinese Taipei defeating Mexico in their opening round game, and then back-to-back shutout wins against Aruba. The last time an American team won this tournament was in 2019 when California team from Fullerton won the championship.
Could it happen again with another California team?
We know one thing that California is absolutely going to have to do, and that is throw strikes if they want to get their name on the board. You see right there, 2003, La Mirada, California. Same town that our team is from this year. Adam Brewer starts Cho-Wei Cha off with a leadoff walk.
And that's definitely not the formula you want to use versus Chinese Taipei. Have to make them earn it in the strike zone because they're going to compete in the strike zone offensively with that discipline.
Brewer had just one walk against Michigan in 4 1/3 innings pitched on Wednesday. As Ma Tian-En stands in, and we see a lot of bunts with runners on the base paths for Chinese Taipei.
And we've seen it all week. Chinese Taipei wants to score first. They'll play the small game to allow that to happen. Move runners into scoring position, applying pressure.
Ma Tian-En is 2 for 8, 4 runs on the week.
Interesting pitcher-pitcher matchup right here.
Brewer, we found out typically during its travel ball season, is a closer. Has an 0-2 pitch lined into center field. Ortega there. And he can dial it up to about 91, 92 miles an hour when he's a closer, but dials it back a little bit as a starter for his little league team.
Yeah, he's a max effort guy, 1-2 innings throughout the summer. Probably sitting in there, my in the brain radar gun, probably 86 to 88, touch 89 as a starter.
Off the mitt of Barbarina, and runner in scoring position as Cho-Wei Cha advances.
So you've seen a walk and now a pass ball. These are mistakes that Chinese Taipei usually takes advantage of in these games. Those little things are the difference maker.
Shu Young Tai, the shortstop, stands in with a runner on second. Breaking ball.
Nasty. Really good breaking ball right there.
Opponents batting 107 with runners in scoring position against California this week.
Talked about Brewer's breaking ball and how well he can spin it.
And waiting on that one was Shu Young Tai. Shot it the other way under the glove of Rios. Runners at the corners as Chinese Taipei threatening here in the opening inning.
And this is a great job of taking that same breaking ball, missing it on the first attempt, and the second attempt taking it backside, one hop, line drive, smoked. Too much to handle right there at second base.
Rios trying to field it off his side, and I'll bring up Sung-Yi Le with one out.
Still one pitch away, getting out of this for California. It's a really good adjustment on the breaking ball.
It is scored as an error. On the second baseman, Rios. So no hits in the inning yet. A walk and an error. Off-speed pitch in there for a strike to Sung-Yi Le, who is 4 for 7. The ribby and a double this week.
You saw that first and third move, the fake throw to third and back to first. In Little League Baseball, you can do that.
I think
College and pro level, you cannot.
To be fair, I think it has confused a few teams this week, as Chinese Taipei was looking for a balk just then. Swing and a miss. Throw down to second. It's a little delayed. I was wondering if Barbarino was waiting on to come over to cut it off. Runners at second and third now.
And that's Chinese Taipei's 11th stolen base in 12 attempts in the World Series.
Brewer ahead in the count. 1-2. Swing and a miss. First punch out of the game for Adam Brewer, and there's 2 down.
That is a quality breaking ball. Can really spin it. Watch the depth here. It's on the hip inner half. Tough to go backside on that. You have to pull it, foul to barrel it, live for another pitch. Just a little too much to handle there.
First pitch in the dirt to Yu Cha Ra. 16 pitches so far for Brewer. Ra 2 for 4. Trio of walks.
See Barbarino doing a good job on those breaking balls. Loves to throw it and spin it and get the chase down in the strike zone.
3 in the dirt.
And 3 good blocks. They always do a really good job. Watch when they're throwing a breaking ball, they'll show the catcher's glove high and inside to the right-handed hitter. This is probably a fastball.
It's in there for a strike, 3-1.
Always show the glove on the inner half of the plate as a target to start the breaking ball and then land in the strike zone.
3-1. And a full count as Brewer battling back here. 20 pitches in the inning. Trying to strand those runners at second and third. The 3-2. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the inning for Adam Brewer.
Huge strikeout right here for California.